I started at the nursery doing grounds maintenance and working with the children doing gardening projects, and then we kind of, from the gardening aspects, I then went to our head Julie, and we decided that actually there was a need for someone to work on sustainable issues, and found that that the government want by 2020 all the schools to be meeting the sustainable needs, and we found that together we've been able to work across the doorways of all the sustainable issues.
Oh. Ready? We're going to put it on here and see how heavy it is. And let me see how much Tia is. See if you weigh as much as the pumpkin. Yeah. Tia, you weigh exactly the same as a pumpkin. Let's see. Ready? Let's see what happens when you hold the pumpkin. Oh, are you going to hold him?
Well, I'm going to dig up this carrot here that I planted, and as you can see, it's got the leaves of a carrot. The actual vegetable is under the ground because it's a root vegetable. So what you need to do is you just need to dig around the carrot like so, and then once the soil has eased out of the way and it's nice and loose, you can just get your hands in there and sort of wiggle it out. That's a good carrot there that I've just dug out. So it's really good growing your own vegetables at home because it saves you money, and they don't have to be transported from somewhere to the supermarket and then back to your home. And also it's fun to do it all. And then you get quite funny shaped carrots like that. And then of course you've got to wash it because it's got loads of soil on, and so it's fun to plant them and eat them.
In terms of the environmental aspects to it all, you know, schools have got to demonstrate a very radical change in behaviours, and they have to stick to it and push it over a long-term plan, and we are absolutely nowhere near where we need to be in terms of all of that. We've got a big Building Schools for the Future programme which has started, which will be going on for at least the next 2 years. That is a real opportunity for every stakeholder in the school to be engaged with the building process and to revise, as the school looks different, how the school can therefore be sustainable. That new buildings or revised buildings or remodelled or refurbishment doesn't just mean a lot of extra power being used. It doesn't mean a lot more waste happening and people not thinking it through. It's about thinking the whole thing through for everyone.